So you can now give 30,000 mints. And when you do that, someone will be given a random gift sub. The endgame of this hack is pretty hard. You might not need to worry about changing hacks. Perhaps. So we need to go to... I forgot where we were. It was just 2 days ago, but still. 8. We need to finish up Metal Madness, actually. That's right. Because that's... What stage is that the opposite of? Is that course 7? It couldn't be course 7 because we just finished it. It had to be course 6, right? I think it's course 6. Did we ever get the red coins in the overworld? I think we did. Because, oop. That's not it. Uh-oh, I'm lost. Metal Madness is course 6. Good, good, good. I don't know. With how fast we got, like, the 2D stages, as hard as they are, they're, like, super quick. If I, like, really struggle, then yeah. But it's not like I'm having to search for the stars. It's just I kind of get them. It's pure platforming challenge, which I kind of enjoy, just for it being like, oh, it's a different way to play the game, really. Or it's two sides of like the same game. One side is exploration and figuring out where to go, really, and the other is pure platforming skill, which is actually pretty enjoyable, if I were to say anything about it. Metal Madnesses. It's a fine name. There's nothing wrong with that. That's course 7. Oof. Okay, I think I know where it is. Maybe. Because I remember this is where that last hidden star was. But as to where that was, not sure. Point after the suicide. Ooh. Oh. You're real close. You know, I never finished Persona 5. I got that's my problem with JRPGs. I get really close to the finish and then I stop because I'm like, I'm done. I've seen mostly everything. What's left? A boss fight? That's like my mentality. And so I never end up finishing JRPGs unless I'm doing like a let's play of it. Which is, I mean, I can't really say it's not healthy. It's a video game, but it sucks sometimes. Rob, what? The endgame is the best part of Persona 5 without a shadow of a doubt. Well, you see, it's not me that was playing it. I was watching a let's play of it. But even when it comes to that, I don't finish them, you know? In screen. Middle of the screen. There we go. Metallic Madness. Oh, that's right. This was the Z-Jumps one. I never got this, huh? Alright. Maybe just a refreshed mind is all I needed to really get into it. Hey, thank you for the follow. Starting off strong. More reason to play the game nonstop. Hello. I need to pay attention to this. There we go. I think maybe before I was going a little bit too much at a rush. So we'll try and see what a slow, calculated approach will do for us. I think I did get into that next palace. Oh, that was almost perfectly timed. But like, I just never beat it. That's gonna hit me. Oh, I don't know how I'm good, but I am. Oh, that's right. I kept dying at this part, huh? All right. All right, just absolutely pwn me. Okay. Okay. There. First try and we're already getting farther than we've been before. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. I lied. CMD? What's CMD? I'm always excited for following. Good timing. Oh, that command. Yeah, I guess I could add it, but like you could just, you know what? I guess if you're on mobile, you can't just view follow counts, can you? It's not gonna do it. Command. My New Year's was pretty good, uneventful. There were some people having fireworks outside, but I didn't really do anything myself. I'm not a big drinker either, so like, not really. That's pretty much the full way that it's done. I watched the ball drop. I'm dead. Yeesh, it's so unforgiving, that specific part. The plan was to make smoothies, but I didn't end up making smoothies. I just played Call of Duty, so. And I forget sometimes that the Discord shows every single game I'm playing. And so y'all see how much time I spend on Call of Duty in one night. So it's a little weird. And also, yeah, I sleep in like every day till noon minimum. So my day, I have half a day usually. Ouchie. Those bullet bills do so much damage, dude. Oh! Okay. I need to be careful. Like, I was watching through my last VOD and I noticed how much I was peaking the mic. I need to watch out for that. Or at least just back away from my mic a little, I guess, which is another solution. Sparkling cider with alcohol. Ooh. Ah, I keep thinking I can jump over them. How do I avoid them? I guess a side flip would do it? What I had last year was a banana strawberry smoothie with vodka in it, which hits pretty well. I mean, I also have I do have eggnog, and I have an entire thing of spiced rum. I think I prefer regular. What does haha do? If you haha, then we weed, basically. So you know weed remixes from like 2012? We do one of those good boys. I think I need to make some weed remixes, because that's a lost art. I don't think we're really gonna have any hot like weed remixers in today's climate. I should take up the mantle. I also might, what else can I put my creative juices into? I think they just shot. Yeah. And I jumped off. Jesus. This is rough. That specific part. Yeah, we play a weed remix. And just in case anyone just got in, I did add another reward thing for the candies. So if someone gets 30,000, we will gift a sub, and that should be like you gotta watch a good amount of a few streams to get that one. So it's a long-term reward. If nothing else looks good to you, that's the one to get. And wait for it. Guess I can just triple jump this. Or I can't. There, that works. It's coming. The best casual ROM hack. It's pretty dang good. I've enjoyed this ROM hack from beginning to end so far. Oh, hey, Star. And we're getting into the hard stuff, so we'll do 6.25 again in order. And now I'm stuck. There's no weed sound fun on the internet. Ugh. You hate to say it. All right, course 7, alternate course. We got to do that now. Which I don't think we've even seen yet, so that ought to be cool. Where was it? Was it? I think this way. Yep, there's 2.5. That's seeming to be like a next stream thing now. Is 2.5 good? I'm not doing 3.9. That's not happening. I'm sorry. I don't think I could make myself do that. Maybe I could. Is it important to the lore? Hello, Sylveon. Happy New Year. How was your New Year's? Guess what? I have no idea where the gate is. Oh yeah, I do. It's hard for casual hack standards. See, we've been getting I was on the Simple Flip stream yesterday watching him say this, but he made a good point. Like, if you were getting into ROM hacks, I don't know, 5 years ago, then if you're just a casual player, there'd be like nothing for you to play. But like recently, there's been a lot of good casual hacks lately. Through Brodu, who was it? Someone who came in yesterday that made the Sunshine hack. Did these fall or? Okay. Well. Raid Shadow Legends. You know, I have been offered it's only been once, but I've been offered a game key to do a video of it on my channel. Only once, and it wasn't like a AAA thing. It was a pretty small indie game, but it happened. And even though I didn't make a video on it, boosted my ego. Hello? Oof. What is this music? It's familiar to me. Mirror Temple. Yeah. What's from Mirror Temple from what, though? Chrono Trigger, maybe? Okay, also there must be a switch that activates some of these walls. Oh, jeez. Okay, I see. That's a cool jump. This seems easier than the last stage so far. There's a button to swap it, but should I? Should I? I've heard from a lot of people that if you're expecting Chrono Trigger stuff out of Chrono Cross, you're doing it wrong. Okay, I see. But I should play it someday. I just don't have a lot of PS1 experience, nor a PS1. What does it want me to do here? Think just fall down there? Maybe. No, actually it wants me to wall jump up this, okay. Yeesh. Not good as Chrono Trigger, but it's not bad. I think, did Lucajin do a Let's Play of it? I remember someone that I like had done a Let's Play of it. And I haven't gotten, like, through to watching the whole thing. Oh, geez, this is tough. Kaizo hacks are rarer. I can just jump off of that. Am I good? Okay, I'm good. Yeesh, this is a labyrinth. Oh, that's not good. Okay, no, I'm fine. Wait. That just went back to where I was. I think I made a wrong turn. Streaming while you were busy. That's how it always seems to be, apparently. Oof. Do you just leave my Twitch on or something? Cause hey, dedication. I respect the hustle that you do. I think it wants me to like wall jump up these even. Huh. Hold on. What's above me right now? Cause like there's nothing there. I'm just confused as to where it wants me to go right now. Cause I could try to wall jump up on this right side. It's pretty much always 7 to 9 on days. Yep, that must have been it. Really, that's not a star? Do I warp? Yeah. Oh, it flips the level upside down. Okay, Stone Tower Temple. At least the music's nice and calm and not gonna drive me nuts. Yeesh. How much do I gotta do for 1 star, my man? Also, I've been forgetting to collect coins this whole time. You didn't miss anything. I think I've gotten 1 star since you were gone. Well, before you got here, rather. Is that it? Yeah, I gotta flip it back over. Yeah, I got that star that I was Z jumps only. But it wasn't Z jumps only because I gave that up. Should I flip that? Well, I want that check, yeah. Welcome back, Kamyanani. Yeah, you didn't miss much. We just started. This has got to be a path to a star. Man, I tell you what, if I die, I'm going to have no idea how to get... Nope, this goes back to the beginning. I'm going to have no idea how to get back to where I was. That's going to be... At least I'm starting to see things, like, come together, but, like, whoof, there's a lot. King Boo's Revenge 2 was universally loved by everyone but Brodu. That's that, Kaizo-ish hack, right? Or am I wrong? Does it really just want me to jump down? Okay. I see a blue coin switch, so I'll do it. Ooh, that was close. All right. I'll take it. I just need 5 more. Okay. I think if I can, like, make this jump. Yeah, maybe that's what it wants me to do. Life shroom. First Wednesday of the decade. Get ready for our first Energy Sword Sunday, though. Uh-oh. Shit. Well, that sucks. Come the fuck on. What was I supposed to do? Yikes. Can I add an option where 5k minces 1 Discord sings? You mean like the videos on YouTube? I don't want to have too many things where I'm like manually pressing the button to do it. Like that one. We're gonna keep it at weed for now. Let's try going this way. This ought to be fun. This is different, I think. Unless it's the same path I took before. Who knows? Yeah, that was a whole like domino situation of falling to my death. Thinking I was safe and then not. Oops. Okay, I can do this. Whatever this is. I think it's 5 secret spots. Yep. Works for me. I really do enjoy how this stage is. I should have looked before I jump. Okay. '74, 14 and 15 vibes. Yeah, I mean that's what I thought immediately is Stone Tower Temple music, which I don't want to relive. All hell Shadow. Oh, Shadow's here. Yep, we're in Mirror Temple. Well, music. Okay. It's very wall jump centric. Nope. Which is not a bad thing. Just need to figure out how to get back up. Cause, oof. You don't have to look before you jump. Yeah, I did play it. That was a long game, dude. And now seeing Chugga Conroy doing it again, it's like, oof. There was a... Okay. There was a coin I missed up here. There we go. Jeez, I was that low on HP. Eesh. Hopefully I'm not missing one. Probably am. What? Remember to look before you jump. Well, I'll just go back there. Yeesh. You know, it is harder, I think, the stage is, but it's not as complicated. So it's like, well, there's not as many things out to kill you. It's just failing jumps, which I like a lot more than the original. Well, not the original, the previous stage. Why? Yeah, I suppose they don't, do they? Guess I'll just have to start jumping. That was the 5 forgotten coins, too. Oh, that would have been cool if it didn't eat my jump. Thank God for no life count. Man, I swear, I am not putting a life count in my hack after playing this. Although I don't intend for my hack to get nearly as hard as this game does. It's still so nice never to have to go back to the menu, despite dying a million times a stage. Eat my shorts. No, it's like we're still making progress. I'm learning the stage, and we did already get a star, so it's like, I'm not getting the sandbird yet. When I'm stuck on it without getting a star for like an hour, then we can say sandbird. Where was the coin that I missed here? I think that one right below me might be it. Sorry if you could hear that gulp. That was a lot louder than I intended for it to be. Also, this is a really pretty stage. I like those little windows in the background they got going. It's very nice. And the black background just kind of fits when normally it'd be ugly. I don't know, it's fine. Oh, I knew I could make that. That was 4. Oh, never mind. Ooh, this sucks to be the last one you get, huh? Eee, this is gonna suck. Okay, we did it. Yeesh. And there's the start of the stage. There you go. Bird. Bird. That's star number 2. 2 more to go, and the 100 coins. See, this is a good last stage, I think. It's not last, is it? Ooh, you can't jump after doing a triple jump. Gotta remember that. Okay, this is where we were near the end of the first attempt, rather. That coin can perish. I want you. Star Ghetto. Alright. I'm at soup! The first I'm at soup of the decade! I want to jump for that, and I think I've already jumped for that set of coins. But now we've learned to check where you're jumping. Okay, it's safe. There's a star there. Hello? I think I gotta go this way for it. Hello, Ralph. The soup summoned him. That's funny, because whenever I hear the soup, I definitely just think of you. That's the blue coin switch right down there. Welcome. How's your 2020 so far? Oh, shit. I missed it. I'm just gonna have to live with my sin. There was like a scuttlebug and a 1-up over here. No, there was no scuttlebug. I made it up. Okay. What summons Jamie? I don't know. Video game halls? Edited vlogs and recorded a bit of the Mount Battle episode. Ooh. It's getting it. Okay. There's a lot of missing red. Not sure where exactly I should be heading. I wonder if the stars exist in both versions of the area. Is this the one that I didn't finish? This is the path? I think maybe. Where the Chuckya yoinked me. Okay. Nope, this is that star. This is the star we already got. Fail. It's gonna easily head back to this little area. This is a thinker. I'm at the soup memes. Yeah, Jamie would probably just be amiibos. Oh, amiibos out of their box, because he will come and kick your ass. That's what he'll do. I think he eventually ended up opening up his amiibos. Eventually. But he didn't for the longest time. Hi! That was a surprise. What the fuck do I do? That. Favorite soups? I'm a fan of the classic tomato with a grilled cheese. That's the one. That's the guy who got me. Okay, now we know. Can I get behind him? I kind of need to for HP. I can. I'm gonna collect this real quick. I'm not gonna die here, am I? I'm fucking dead! That's fine, I guess. Well. Jamie opened up his amiibo. Not all of them, I'm sure. I wonder how he displays them in his new place. Actually, that's a good point. I have not seen his new place at all. And I lived in his old place. Alright. You got the 100 coins. Hard part's done. $99 stock match against your Pichu. Oof. I remember doing that when Wii U was a skednet. There's a warp thing over here that I don't think I've used before. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh wait, no, that's the opposite end of a warp thing, actually. Okay. Ugh. Trying to, how exactly would I get to that? Well, I'm gonna go back through that path again. Not go for the blue coins. Okay, that works. I guess, hold on. We could try wall jumping this way, I think. No? Then what's my, what's the game plan here? Do I jump off of these? No, they don't get me anywhere special. There's a mystery here that I am not solving, I don't think. I can go higher on these. There we go. Eek. How does one English? Question for the centuries. I know where we are. We're in the upside down part of near the beginning. A switch. God damn it. Yeah, cause see, there's the lava at the top. Oh, there's a star. Do you think I need to hit that switch for this star? Cause it doesn't look like it. Just make this jump and then jump down. No, I'm feeling well found right now, actually. I think I'm Gucci. You think Pokemon and Evolution allows for an Ant-Man Thanos assassination situation? I love the, first of all, I just want to say how much I love the assassination situation. And second, yes, I do think. Like, what if a Pidgey eats a Caterpie or something? And it's like, bitch, I'm a Butterfree. No. It always goes back to Vor, doesn't it? Somehow, even unintentionally on my part, it happens to get there. You love to see it. Okay, let's go press that switch and see what happens. Oh! Why? Is the challenge to get through it? Hello? Yeah, I think that like the only challenge is like I need to get through it before time runs out. Yep. 'Cause that's not, that's coin. Oh, I'm timed there. Okay. Well, is there any possibility we could do that without Boxo? No. It's not, there are many situations you could just tune in and get Vor, isn't there? I'm sure that's not unlikely. Also, hi Muppet. How's your New Year's? We're listening to some relaxing music, not talking about Vor at all. That's what we're doing. Oh, I didn't expect the bonk. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, there we go. Boom, we're done. Easy. Let's fix the mood. Fix the Vor up a bit. All right. I see ya. I exited course on accident. So by the way, if you're noticing that, hey, that's the same weeds we played 2 streams ago. Yeah, I think we've gone through most of the weed remixes of YouTube. So we're going back through them a little bit. We have to tread our path again, because, I mean, anything else is going to be like real song weeds, you know? And I can't get away with that, really. I don't want to get away with real songs, because, hey, this stream exists in its own world. All right. What's our next 2 stars? What's our new, what's our boss here? Reds to the boss. Okay. I just really wish this wasn't the boss theme, dude. Shit absolutely doesn't slap. Oh. Ooh. It's a life shroom. I don't really need it. That's mean. I really have to collect all these red coins? I mean, I guess I only need 6, huh? Oof. There we go. Just had to really not go over the edge there. Bread coins. That'd be a funny gag. Just replace the red coins with bread in a ROM hack. 'Cause haha funny. Oh, how many red coins did I miss down there? Do I? Oh, I need to go back for those. See, that's what I was thinking. It's been a while. And that was our first red coin. All right. Well, that's cool. There was that life shroom farther up. I can't. Can I go back? Funny joke, dude. We got ha-has. Oof. This is so hard, dude. I think I could probably get it just with a, There we go. Now there's that one. That one I'm not sure if I could properly, like, backtrack to get to. Never mind. Yes, I can. Cornbread 64. God, there really is everything, isn't there? All right, that red coin was like up here. Oh, jeez. Oh! I'm sick! Oh, I did it. Ooh, that's far enough to take damage. Oof. Can't take any more damage. Rob remixes. What do I even... What's remixable? I guess the ah and stuff like that. Just noises. There's an easier way to do this. There we go. I need the HP at this point. That's a good use for 1-ups. Just put them where you would put 1-ups and then just make them HP. Have I died? No. Oh god, Code Lyoko. That's the thing that I've seen probably the most of without knowing a single thing about it. Like, you see that everywhere on Cartoon Network as ads. Never watched it, though. I heard it was, like, fairly okay, actually. Okay, now we can actually get moving. Neat. Halfway there. Code Lyoko was like a Japanese anime-inspired cartoon. And that's pretty much... That kind of gives you the gist of it, really. I have no idea what it's about, though. Yeah, it was Cartoon Network. He's giving you like some tough jumps to do here. Now I realize that's not the right way to go. That's why the jump was so tough, because you're not supposed to do it. A concept. I just need to find one more coin here. Hopefully I'm not missing one. No, I guess I still have the leeway of 2 here, don't I? Yeah, there's one. Wait, how do I get back from this? Very anime-like. Oh boy. See, I opted to go backwards there because no matter how fast you're going backwards, you won't dive. And I just really didn't want to dive and die there. That's my reasoning. Even though I know I couldn't, like, get as much speed as I could if I were, say, going forward. I don't need that red coin. Anime? Oh yeah, the thing. Yep, it's there. I saw it. We reveled in its glory. Okay. That's the ceiling. Womp. Got him. The shitpost channel. The channel that's gotten the most, oh boy, the most use. Wait, so is this for the next star then? Both of our stars are just right here. Oh, how in the world have you found me? If you are here, then the other one can't be too far away. You'll lead him here. I thought I finally found a safe spot, but no, you had to ruin it for me. I'll show you. I may have lost last time, but this time I'll get you. Revenge is mine to take. Is this continuation from, from a previous star revenge? Jesus Christ. The definition of too much right here. Hey, thank you for the follow. How much HP do I have? Not enough for one more smash. Oof. Need to play it safe here. Okay, I think one of them, this one should be dead here. Unless I bonk. Okay. You should be dead then. Yep. Yeesh. The Splatoon star get sound. Yeah, it's good. The other one, he means Brodu. What does Brodu do in the lore? He just sits around and sits. He's always like lounging on a chair. Lost again. Maybe I should give in. What's the point? You can maybe escape from him now, but he's going to get you eventually. What a nice thought that is, to see you being stuck in a card forever. What? Brodu doing some color splash stuff? What? I just really peeked the mic. I never, huh. I guess he could. Oh yeah, there was that evil Brodu, wasn't there? That's right. Cause he like, I don't know. There was an evil Brodu in Star Revenge 2 Act 1, right? Or did I make that up? Cool. I don't know how many levels that leaves us with, but we're done here. The entrance to World 8 is... The entrance to World 8 is here, right? I think so. We'll figure it out. Evil Brodu named Sisdoot. Yeah, that would have sucked. Imagine if I had died there. The equivalent to dying with 99 coins in a 100 coin star mission. Would not have been fun. At the very least, I wouldn't have had to get the red coins again. Wait, that was all the stars there, right? The boss was, the rock hand eye thing. And there were just 2 Sparkies and a flame spitter there. That's it. He said Brodu will wreck me. Welcome back, Ralph. The song for that level? I forgot. I know we said it many times in the last stream. Vanish Cap Sprint. Let's do it. This sounds like more Sonic. This is very Magma Mountain-esque. It's first proper lava stage, really. Some people said Kirby, other Toho. Oh. Can I join in? You absolutely can, my dude. My dude. Let me open up Discord. I would love that. I still am really bad at navigating Discord at all, by the way. There you are. See if that works. Join the call, Ryan.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm here now.
Might be a little louder. There we go.
Am I good?
I think so. And I'll turn down the game audio a bit.
Nice.
So how was your New Year's?
It's going out pretty good.
What? Did you take this bar?
Well, that didn't take long. Let's get coinage.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
But yeah, New Year's been pretty nice. I watched the Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution movie.
Oh, that's out?
The subs are out for it.
Huh. I'll have to check that out then. I didn't know it had actually released. Oh shit.
Soup.
Soup!
Gosh, I need to watch that abridged series again.
I'm at Soup. What's it the abridged series of?
It's an abridged series of this anime called Code Geass, and the abridged series is called Code Ment.
Oh, I've heard of Code Geass a lot. I just never have attempted to watch it.
It's interesting.
Have you been keeping up with Steven Universe Future?
Oh yes, I have.
The videos are so like, or the episodes are so, I don't know, they're rough is a way I could describe it. Not bad rough, but like
Emotionally rough?
Yes, exactly.
That's rough buddy rough.
That's rough buddy rough, exactly.
This is to go even further beyond. Why are we quoting Dragon Ball Z? And yes, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged is good.
IROC boss fight was its own stage and not Star 6. Shit.
Also, I rewatched over the past few days Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Wait, what's up?
I don't know, someone is quoting Goku's Super Saiyan 3 quote.
Oh boy. People wildin'. Ouchie. I have
SAO
no idea
Abridged?
where I'm going.
Is that Sword Art? Yeah.
I watched the one with guns and girls.
Gun Art Online?
It was like literally subtitled like a sequel to Sword Art Online. I don't know. There were gamers. Gamer girls. Ooh, hello, Star. Gale Online. That is it. And there were gamer girls and guns.
Speaking of gamer girls, you still have your cat headphones? Cat ear headphones?
I never watched that far into it. Oof. Also, that my cat ear headphones are broken.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still get them or you could still wear them for the aesthetic.
I could, but I like hearing things, and I got this pair of headphones for Christmas. And
I
they
got
slap.
socks.
Neat. You still have mine coming eventually.
Alright, speaking of which, I need to mail your gift and
Oh.
Jamie's gift.
Also, it's been like a snow day for the last like 5 days in a row, so.
Oh.
Okay.
I also need to mail you the flash drive alongside your gift.
Yes, you do.
Because
I
you
feel like we
lost
should
the
just
other
start
one.
uploading the next series at that point.
But we don't have that many episodes recorded.
We have 13. That's like 3 months.
I mean, before we were like, oh, we have a lot of episodes for New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and now it's done.
Well,
And we have nothing.
well, yeah. But something. And just wear a maid outfit. All right.
I'm down.
Oh shit. You know you're in for it when you see the Koopa shell. Oh, this is tiny. I'm gonna die, dude. Okay.
What'd you do for New Year's Eve?
Literally
Besides
played Call
stream.
of Duty. That's it.
Nice. I drank 3 cups of wine.
Let's Maid Brigade.
Ooh. Nice.
Oh, a shell. Oh, this is it.
MagFest is about to happen soon.
Ooh.
I think it's happening like in the next couple of days.
Also, like we should figure out a good time to visit, because I do have like the next 3 weeks off. Oh shit. I'm good.
I mean, I'm down to watch Rob wear a maid outfit, but I was talking about myself.
Are you
But okay.
down? Ah shit. Oh, that sucks. 78 coins. Oh god. Hello, Kiss. Happy New Year's. Hope you had a good one. Oh, what are we doing here? This better not warp me. I think it'll warp me. Star up there. There's a sign with an up arrow and a looky. And literally the looking emoji. Does it want me to be right up on it? I don't know.
The what? The what triangle?
Was it like me, like a fucking Pokey's head or something that's knockoutable and not immune to damage or something?
Huh.
And then something, I don't know. They're out here going crazy 24/7. It's all in the dock, I'm sure. But
No, while that's going on, I'm going to continue going through Mount Battle because I'm almost done.
the Wii menu music.
I should probably lower that.
I need something for my Wii so that my Wii has a purpose.
There's this game coming out. It's a long one,
Just
but
Dance
it's a good one.
2020.
That's not what I was thinking of, but okay, yeah, that too. It's... The game I'm thinking of is a fairly long one. It's probably hard to find, but it's worth it.
Xenoblade.
Yes.
It's out on like every single other platform now. Not that I have it.
Just the new 3DS right now.
Well, Switch
Well, and
soon.
Wii U Virtual Console.
Yeah. This better be a star. Neat.
The Naked Brothers band game.
Oh my god. I had just seen that. Like, I think I sent y'all a picture of it, maybe, from my local game store.
I think you did.
Yeah. And then right after that, I watched the, well, not right after that, but like, not even a week later, I was watching the Stephen Mail thing, and he got it as a gift for his Wii library. I didn't realize he didn't have it, otherwise I probably would have gotten it. The Naked Brothers Band. Classic. Alright, what do I do?
Jamie does have Dokapon.
Yep. Hey, that would give
He
us a
got it
backlog.
before it was like super expensive too.
If we want a backlog, that'll do it. Yeah, we've considered it actually. But it's one of those games where we don't want to just do all of what, like, the Runaway guys do. And just be like, oh, if the Runaway guys play it, they play it. So it's not one of those situations.
There is an idea I've had for a thing we could do that would require quite a bit of equipment, but it would be a ton of fun.
I'm dead. What would it be?
It's the one that I've told you and Jamie about. That would be a co-op.
Oh, yeah. That would be a cool one. This is Course 8. It is Brodo.
Game capture HD. Start recording. Good thing this is all going to be in post-commentary, so I don't need to worry about that.
Easy. There's gotta be like a bully killing star somewhere around here. Oh, there's the switch. Oh, this isn't good. No, it is
Come
good.
on.
Okay. No, now if I can find that. Oh, what? I wasn't expecting a timer to start.
The last few zones in Mount Battle are brutal.
I think that's a switch I was supposed to press for that 1 star, but I didn't. Superman 64 multiplayer. Sadly, I didn't bring my copy of Superman 64 with me.
Do you actually have a copy?
I have a copy at my parents' house. And I had it.
I think Jamie has a copy too. I should get one, because I also have.
I just had it. I didn't know that it was a bad game. I just have it.
Nice.
That's a good one. I'm having trouble figuring this out. Through the old ruins. Ruin secret path. Huh.
Oh, come on.
I know I need to do the shell thing again. Yeah, they do play like pretty much everything, don't they? It's just like there's a lot of options that are there. But even the good options that aren't Nintendo, they've really done, like Little Big Planet and stuff like that. Castle Crashers they've done.
We started Castle Crashers.
We sure did.
We need to finish it.
That'll be a challenge. I mean, now that it's like out on Switch, it is much more possible.
Yeah.
I don't need my shell here, I don't think. Don't shoot to me. Okay. Thanks. Yoink. I mean, I still obviously want to do all the Mario Party. Because that'll just slap.
Yeah. What's Castle Crashers? It's a fun game.
It's a beat 'em up. It's the only good beat 'em up ever made. I don't know. It's hard. It's a pretty standard beat 'em up, I think.
Newgrounds animation in game form.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all of the Behemoth games, though, to be honest. Ouchie. Like, there's got to be a path somewhere that I'm missing, because I still need to get 3 stars here.
Gee. This battle.
Oof. I usually hate beat 'em ups, but like Castle Crashers is the only one that like feels good to play. Like all the others have like your movement speed capped at like a pixel a minute. And Castle Crashers, like you actually move. That's one of my main reasons I like it, I think. Other games are just slow. I mean, because it's pretty. Most beat 'em ups are ugly. Well, I mean, I guess pretty isn't the word I'd use.
Can't wait for Ralph to die live stream on like while losing on floor 99. I'm on 93 right now, and I'm getting bopped.
Schmovin'. 93, you said?
Yeah, the trainer has the 3 legendary beasts and Espeon and Umbreon.
That's right. I forgot they have like.
And my team
Legendaries.
is like 15 levels lower.
I really don't know what it wants me looking at.
Could do that, and then, and I'm also like trying desperately to save my items. Like,
Oh. I can jump. Shit.
like I'm glad you get fully healed after every battle in Mount Battle. Otherwise, I would not be able to do this.
Oh yeah, that's... They couldn't do it if they didn't do that. It'd be stupid. Stupid thing. You can rat. Oh, star. Neat. He just wants you to appreciate the skybox. What if he did, though? That probably is it, knowing him. Did he custom make this skybox? No, this just looks like the normal Lethal Lava Land. I think. Don't see anything else I can get through from here. Yeah, you can rant. I didn't know that was the that was what you were talking about. I heard rat and I didn't know what was going on from there. Yeesh. Uh-oh. We got Dragon Ball Z opinions. Well, now, okay.
Hold up. If Krillin has a key, last try to sell using the solar flame, he's beaten Krillin. And he's
Silver
beaten
gold
Krillin.
and a cannon.
Anyway, why did it randomly disappear?
I did open the cannon. I don't know where that is, though.
Okay. Okay, only 2 Pokemon left for this battle.
Just about there. You know what was the cannon up there? It might have been. Even if I do use the cannon, where does it want me to go with it? Oh, I'm dead. I'm schmed. Oof.
Light screen wore off. That's a bad time for it to do that.
Ripperoni.
I think I'll be fine. Oh, please
Well,
use.
Listen,
Not a bit.
it's platforming. Who's the professional here?
Not you.
Yeah. Well, I'm gamer.
Ew.
We are gamers. Dun, 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 dun. Probably jump to that from here.
Oh!
No, I couldn't. Wait, what is that? Uh-oh. That might be what you shoot to in the cannon.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Wait, how did I continue from there? Also, that was a 4 damage fall. Because I don't think I used the switch. All the youngins do is play Fortnite. I got news for you. The old ones do too. I mean, I could probably just do like one of these. Got him. Yeah, because that was just 5 coins and it leads to the star. that I could. Huh. No, not even close. Yeesh. It's official. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Wait. It's the entrance. I'm back at the beginning. I don't know how I did that.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Don't knock. Oh.
And do the floose. Hi, floose.
Okay, one Pokemon left. And I have 2 out, and it's almost dead.
I'm just gonna.
Actually, I'm a little bit worried about the 99th battle because I think the trainer has all 3 Reggies with Explosion. I think. Back in my day, kids used to dab. I still dab.
Yeah, I still dab. So, oof. It's gonna be. It's like disco. You heard it here first. Disco's like dabbing. I am convinced there's something that has. Like, I gotta do something with this goddamn sign. Sweet. I hope you do enjoy.
Oh, does this one have the 3 Hoenn starters?
Hey, I've yoked myself into the volcano many times, so already done.
Yeah, the 3 Hoenn starters and the 3 Johto starters. I remember this trainer.
Just gonna do the next boss course and see where it goes from there. Look left. Look left. Up and left. This is right above where we start, yeah. Up, left. There's that.
Ooh, I don't have a way of taking care of Swampert. That's a problem. I don't want to fight a Swampert.
Like, I see this box up here that's probably a star, but I have no idea how one gets there. Because the cannon is right there. Holy shit. Okay. Well. Alright. Okay. Found it.
Why is Swampert so good?
He's good boy. See, sometimes yodeling yourself into the volcano helps. That was lucky I did not just fall there. Sporticus's criminal record. I mean, we already know about that, so there's no reason to put that there. Bonk star. Cool. So now we need to find a hidden tunnel. Ruin's secret path. And that has to do... I mean, I guess this is worth checking. Does this switch activate on Gonzo? Does that switch both make those boxes appear and open the gate, maybe? That could be possible. Oh, I'm dead, never mind.
Gosh, I don't know how I'm gonna make it through Mount Battle. This is too difficult.
You'll do it. I believe in you.
But it's... I don't want to use items, and I've been using a lot.
I mean, you don't have anything else to use items on, do you?
True.
That's the way to get here. I don't know the the legitimate way to get over here. Just do that.
Also, tomorrow I'm gonna start recording the first episode of my next Let's Play.
Ooh.
I think I told you what it was in the group chat.
You probably did. Okay, I don't want to die. So now that I press that, I'm thinking maybe the gate's open? Creeper.
Oh, the Swamper has Ice Beam. No.
Yike.
Oh, goodbye, Flygon.
It's been a while since we creepered. Nope, she's still closed.
That one hurt a lot.
Ruined secret path. See, that tells me where this gate is, but it doesn't tell me where the switch for it is. All I know is that's the secret path, and somehow, somewhere, there's a switch. That's all I know. I don't have to vanish cap through it because it doesn't have a sign. I think it would have one. He's playing Pokemon XD.
Yes.
I'm just gonna
I'm getting
browse
my
it.
footage ready for the episode 42, I think. This is the one that I'm recording the footage for
I
right
think
now.
this is Pokemon music. Pretty sure it is. I think it's Rocket Hideout something or other.
Goodbye, Swampert. I want a Swampert right now.
Mario Land 2. Yeah, that's what it is. How? Okay.
Reflect.
I don't even drink coffee.
I drink iced coffee.
Okay, this is just where it was before. Oh yeah, this is the one that kind of sounds like Yoshi's Story music. I'm fully convinced because that's the whole whole ass verse from Yoshi's Story. Like that's gotta be what it is referencing. Yoshi's Story, that is, not Mario Land 2.
Oh, okay, you didn't.
This is the final. Oh, if I beat it, I beat the game. Shit. I'll get red coins and leave. No, I only have one red coin. I thought this would open the last level. Well, no, because there's the end, right? This isn't the last stage. There's the stage that, Peach is locked up in her room, that place in the cruise.
Oh, I only have 10 more Hyper Potions and 9 more left.
Right? I can beat it because I'm gonna have to go back into the game anyway. It's just a warp to the end screen? Shit. Well, you'll love to see it.
Send up Blaze again, send up Blaze again, send up Blaze again.
Oh, you know what we might as well do? Go back to Course 7 and finish up whatever
Oh, of
that
course.
was. Jojo.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Jujba.
Use my full heal.
I think the original Star Revenge 3 didn't kick you out of stages for dying. So even if you died with 79 coins, you'd still keep them.
So is 3.5 just an expansion to it?
It's a remake.
Ah.
Because 3 itself was made 6 years ago. 7, no. Yeah, 7 now, because 2020. And this was made 2019. I'm dead.
4 HP left.
OG Star Revenge 3 also sucked balls. Alright. I'll raise you that. Probably a reason he had you keep the coins. Gucci. This is seeming to be easier than the other two sections of this. I say having already died. Hello?
Slash.
I have no idea what to even do there. Don't read or watch Harry Potter, Star Wars because your family pressured you to do it often. That was my thing with Star Wars. Harry Potter I did of my own volition, but I just don't like Star Wars. I like the new movies. The old ones suck, though.
Ooh, that's a hot take that would get you a lot of angry people.
Well, you see, I say it all the time, and then people are like, but it was like the highest quality, like, special effects of its time. Like, yeah, bitch, this is 2020, though. Why should I give a shit?
I mean, Jamie hasn't seen Star Wars at all, so...
Good. It's like, if everyone hates the new one because of the story, but the graphics are just, or the special effects are just as good, why aren't we allowed to like the new one based off of the special effects itself? Because that's why I like it. I like it because it's pretty planet explosions. I really have no idea what I'm doing. Wait, yeah, I do. Never mind. This is gonna suck.
Ooh, I can win this one. Each battle's gonna give me like a heart attack.
Oops. Okay. I'm good. Hey, heart. Need.
And then between the Mount Battle episode and the one after that, I need to grind my Pokemon up to level 60.
Glad I know that I'm your favorite because I hate Star Wars. As it should be. That's not fun. You ooh woo. Thank you.
Yeah, Harrison Ford, he doesn't really care for Star Wars. He just acts because he's an actor.
Yeah, it's fair enough. We got a haha. Da 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 da. What do we got? Super Smokey 2.
Yeah, I'll keep those.
No! Not two weeds.
2 weeds.
2 weeds? But yeah, it's like I like Harry Styles.
Oh, come
Harry. No,
on.
not Harry.
A ride on Anna Gyarados.
Aw. I like Star Wars because of pretty explosion. Rogue One had a really pretty planet explosion. Loved that shit. Because they were actually on the planet as it exploded and it showed it like heaving up. Loved it. Loved it.
One of these is gonna use like protect an earthquake or something.
Randy, why does your mom... Oh, that's not good. Why does your mom let you have 2 weeds?
No protect/earthquake combo.
If you redeem a haha, can you get a specific weed? Yes, you can. But first, Kamyanani has a weed.
Oh no!
Oh no!
This Gyarados is level 16 and just use Dragon Dance.
Hello!
No, we take that down first. Although it's probably gonna take me down.
Alright, there's 4 weeds. Oh shit, there are 4 weeds. You're right. Okay, I've done 2 of them. Here's the
Ooh.
3rd.
Oh, come on.
Alright, weed number 4. Oh, this weed's gonna go on until I'm done with this wall jumping section, because I can't swap it.
Sure.
We did it. We weeded. Ugh. So we weeded. And the question, yes, you can request a specific weed, if you so choose. That sucks. Ouchie. My bones. Weed. Weed.
Okay.
Alright, what weed we doing? Give me that DuckTales weed. Oh, you got it, dude. DuckTales weed. I know it's in here. Here it is. Hey man, give me the DuckTales weed. Shit. Hey! Bad word. Okay, we DuckTale weeded. It's like, are you really in the spirit of weed if you don't just use smoke weed every day? I don't think you are. Next we get Cave Story weed. Ugh. A man of fine tastes, I see.
I mean, my personal favorite is the Nichijou one.
Those are good. That is a good weed. We did actually play those yesterday too.
Nice.
We Nietzsche weed. Nietzsche weed.
Okay, I can get rid of that Gyarados.
Here's how we got. No!
We're not.
I tried. Is 420 basically song donations? Weed song donations. If it ain't weed, I don't want to hear it. Says the person who has not smoked a weed. But still. Okay, I need to pay attention. I keep bonking.
I need to get rid of that Gyarados first.
There we go. I did it. Shit! And I bonked.
You...
That's what it's for. It's a long-term goal. That'll only be less long-term the more I stream. Shit. Yeesh.
Paralyze? Oh, screw you. Yeah.
It'll be all of April's gonna be 420. Yes. I'll make a specific stream layout just for that entire month. Wait, this is a Celeste song. I just realized it. Ooh. And I oop. Oh, that sucks.
Oh no.
How much is a sub? A sub is $5. $5 Reno. And
I'm
when
pretty sure like subs at Subway are also like $5.
Nope. Footlong subs are now like $6.50. It's a bold-faced lie that did not last long.
Manectric. Oh, I need Flygon for this.
Oof. All right, next section. Good. Oh! Wow, that is tight. That sucks, dude.
Oh. Whew. Oh. Confuse
There you
rate,
go.
please.
I saw that gift subs apparently have a retention rate of like 30% for people that weren't previously subbed, which is pretty dang good.
Oh, thank you, Thunder, for missing.
Okay, there we go. Yeesh. I'm not even gonna take any chances. I'm just gonna jump above this one. That's gotta be nearly it. Yeah, I think it is. Jeez.
Yeah, you can knock out Ampharos. Oh, you didn't knock out Ampharos. Okay. Knock out the main deck,
Oh, that's it.
please.
Thanks, idiot. You're welcome. Was that a Carlin Cardev? Oh. That's one of Brodute's Carderinos. Nice. Alright. We did it.
Hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself!
What'd you say your favorite soup was?
Right now I really like lobster chowder,
Not bad. Can appreciate
but we
a
don't
good
have it
shout-out.
often at work.
Mhm. Clam chowder is pretty good for me. It's one of the very few forms of seafood I'll have.
Crab rangoons, though.
It's reverse Brodudes. Gotcha. Crab Rangoon slap. Although it's honestly less because of the Rangoon. The crab and more of the Rangoon. And the duck sauce. Shit. Like, a good goon and some duck, dude. Alright, so I need to figure out, like, where the fuck this thing is. Because I have no idea.
Oh, this Rhydon probably has lightning rod, doesn't it?
May you request a weed? Why, yes, you can't. Holy shit. We've got weeds, dude. Alright. What's your first requested weed?
Oh, yeah, you have lightning rod. So I wasted a turn.
Alright, here's one weed. How do you pronounce
You got
that?
all 5
Buy
hits!
these things! You will buy these things! You will buy these things!
Dick.
Welcome to the
Weed smoke,
channel. We have soft weed and games to sell.
Okay.
So we
smoke
Luthreach?
hypnotic
weed
Luthreach crater.
every day.
into
Weed,
oh yeah.
smoke weed,
Oh yeah, smoke weed.
smoke weed,
Even
weed,
that no one ever
smoke.
Oh, you have Ice Beam. Of course you do.
lots of that.
Alright. So that's one weed. Weed number 2.
Smoke weed every day.
Will you give me a hint about that thing? No. Blue box below a bridge of water? No. Alright, that's weed 2. Weed 3.
Come on, Shadow Ball, knock it out.
That's Skrillex. I recognize that. Ooh, here's a good one that we didn't hear. Blue box below a bridge of water. Sweet. Aw.
Smoke,
This is a good one.
smoke, weed, smoke, smoke weed, smoke, smoke weed, smoke weed.
I don't like this.
Alright, we weeded. It's like if they really wanted to do it, they would just do weed instead of smoke. But hey, they could have.
Hydro Pump. Oh, Hydro Pump missed, thank God. This Starmie is kicking my ass, but now it's gone.
Yep, 130. I think it was 130. Yeah, 133. There's a few left. I feel like there's got to be a fake wall somewhere because I've like looked over this whole stage several times and I'm not seeing another switch for that gate. Big suckus, dude.
Let's get rid of this right on. Yes.
Smoke weed.
Oh, serious?
Oh my god. I'm
Live,
getting burnt. Whoa, in the pingas. Blue box under a stream of water. Even then I don't see it. Dude, what the fuck? Wait. I think I see what it's talking about. It's referencing the 121 star door I found last stream. Oh. Okay. I think I know what it wanted me to find. You've
Gosh, I
got
hate
weed
battle.
on your lawn. Don't want weed on your lawn. Or is this just here for no reason? I think that might just be there for no reason.
Oh, Mount Battle is so brutal.
I think that's absolutely there for no reason. Man!
Good thing I can reset.
I can try looking through.
Yeah, just got bopped on the 95th battle.
Speaking of bopped, is my emote live yet? Shit, it takes them forever to do it.
I don't know.
Darn. I did make a new emote, so it's not just my avatar.
Burn the Raikou, please.
There is no emote. Damn, that sucks. Since I only have one emote slot, like if I want to change it, then I have to delete it, and then they have to review it. Review the new one. And I can't just have them review the new one and keep the old one in, which sucks. Wait, maybe I have to like go down to the other lava on the shell?
The other lava.
The other lava. Didn't you know? That didn't do anything. Zoom. How is this not the answer? This better be the answer. 'Cause I'm a genius. You're kidding. There's nothing here. That...
Oh, this is gonna be a risky move.
Hey, who wants to tell me just where this thing is? 'Cause I'll take it.
Oh, this was a very risky move.
Protector of Vor.
Oh, goodbye, Crobat. Yikes.
I'm just gonna break the level. Oh, invisible walls. Oh, invisible walls. Don't remember where it is. I gotta look it up. Great. By that, do you mean... Is it the thing to do with the sign? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Oh yeah, that's giving me a lot here. Is it that? Is that the opening I'm looking for?
Yes. I don't know, actually.
Probably. Actually, yeah. No, because that's what leads to that star. So no, that's not it.
Paralyze the thing.
It's just, I don't get it. All right, Google. What's poppin'? SR 3.5 Mount Louis Threach crater. Cool. Just want y'all to know that literally gave me not a single fucking return on YouTube. Jeez.
Nice.
Nothing. Okay.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt.
Caleb N64. SM64. We're gonna do it now. Doontit toontum. Has no one, literally not a single person, used that the name of the stage in their video though? That sucks.
You'd think it'd at least like be in their tags to make it more like searchable at least.
Guess not. Like literally nothing came up. It was like no videos are here. Which I've probably never ever seen in a YouTube search before. Oh, none of these are thumbnailed. This is hard to look through.
This is gonna hurt.
This is the exciting video gaming y'all came here for. Star Revenge 5.5. There it is. Ba-da-doo-doo. Hey, thank you for the hosts. Good time for it. Course 4, Course 9, 12, 10. This is the order. I just want to say the order of the levels he's doing. Overworld, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 12, 10, 11, 5, 13. Spawning Grounds, 6, 7, 8. Yes, this uses the title. Why did it not search it? YouTube's ackin'. Which, this is the 3rd star. Okay, how many does he start out with? 5, 95, let's see.
Gotta use Bing.
Gotta use Bing, yeah. Might as well. Where is he going? It's like this is an 8-minute video too. Ask.com. You're right. Why aren't I? Okay, he's going to get the cannon star.
Miss. No.
Wait, no, he hits the switch.
Critical.
Critical hit. There's timestamps. Shit.
Okay, we're getting rid of this stupid Umbreon.
Okay, goddamn. See, the secret path is both in the ruins, and the gate is also in the ruins. So cool. I feel, don't like that. Goofs. So, and also that leaves 2 stars on this one little tiny area of the stage, which feels wrong. I guess the stage isn't that huge to deal with. I'm dead. Cool. But hey, we got it. We got it. I could see this being a fun game to speedrun. Just being cool ways of getting around. Deaded. Dude got deaded. Man, doesn't playing ROM hacks like this just give y'all the thirst for a Mario Party ROM hack? Because it does me. This hack will be at WSRM. Oh yeah, so I did check that out. God damn, their layout's ugly. Not to be blunt, but...
Wait, what layout is ugly?
So there's a yearly Mario 64 specifically ROM hack speedrunning event. And, well, they only use mics some of the times, and some of the times it's like a 2003 Mac webcam mic.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like I couldn't watch it without it hurting my ears, to be completely fair. Oh, I'm dead. When will the hack be out? I'll slap a fat 2020 timestamp on it. How about that? Maybe. Is there anywhere else I need to go now? Hold on, I'm gonna exit course. So like, let's see here. Every stage up to 15 is completely done. And I'm at 118 stars. I think I'm missing 3 secret stars somewhere. There's nothing other than the final level I can do now. Okay. Sounds gooch. And there's 3 stars in the final level. And that'll open up the other thing. And we can bada bada boom. There we go. Because there's still like 14, 16 stars or so left. So we've got a bit. Feels weird doing the final stage with that many left. Although I guess Star Road does the same thing, kinda. Yaitis, Boss Course 2. Although I feel like I made a ton of progress on this stage last time. And I only had 1 red coin, so this is gonna be a big ol' stinker. I think I should just speedrun a ROM hack eventually, just for funsies. And not a big one that has competition.
Speedrun Kaizo.
No, I don't think I will. Just I saw someone speedrunning a hack, and it was oof. Because I always look at Twitch to watch to find anyone playing ROM hacks.
Yeah.
And if they do, I watch them. It was a ROM hack that was like it was kind of a pseudo remake of the original game, but it was like each star took at most 3 seconds because they were all so just badly designed. Like there was one where you start, this is a remake of Cool Cool Mountain. You start, and from your starting position, you can jump onto a fly guy that's nearby. From that fly guy, you can get to the star. And the star is about like a 2-second float away. It was interesting. It was also Spanish exclusive, which works.
You could also play Super Nintendo Kaizo. Or speedrun that.
Ugh. I would never want to get good at those, at the Mario World hacks. Those ones are hard, dude.
Yeah.
Way harder than like the 64 Kaizo, in my opinion.
I want to know if like anyone recreated like the Super Mario World Kaizo levels in Mario Maker.
Maybe. Because some of them certainly can be redone. Just speedrun Chaos Edition. I'll take a rain check on that one, I think. I'd sooner do Kaizo 64. Oh, I'm dead. Neat. Indigo Island. I don't know what that is. I probably already played it, didn't I? I don't know, just a hack. Some hack out there. Sapphire or something. And I see, like, sometimes I'll see one of the Kaizo 64 games, like Night of Doom runners. They seem absolutely depressed playing their game. Not gonna lie. Return to thing.
I mean, I'd probably be like that too if I was like speedrunning a Kaizo game.
Yeah. It's like at that point, the only speedrunning tech is actually beating the stage. Especially because they're like so tight. There's only one strategy to get through the level. You either gotta do it or you die. So it's just doing that specific thing faster than anyone else instead of finding shortcuts. Which I think is the fun part of doing a 64 hack. Red coin number 1, and I think I missed it last time. Half of these I can't even get without the invisibility cap. I also haven't played Mario Maker 2 since they started the Link thing.
Oh yeah.
That seems
I
really
mean,
cool.
I watch Steven Plays Morning Mario series.
He still does it.
Yeah.
I haven't even noticed.
You know if he's gonna do something, he's gonna commit to it for the rest of his life.
Oh god, yeah. That's for sure.
Except for Nintendo.
Beer. Roasted.
You know, today feels like a Sunday to me.
Yeah, and it's whole ass Wednesday. Gross.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting there. That's 3. Can revive self at will. Is it not true, though? Oh, there's the invisible cap. All right. That opened a gate somewhere. All right.
Did you wake up with a hangover? No, I've actually never had one.
Boy's immortal. Return to the thing. Okay. Well, I need to return.
Actually, no, I have had one hangover. But that was like years ago.
It doesn't feel like any day to me just because I don't have to work.
Actually, I vlogged what happened the
Shit.
night before I had that hangover.
This goes back too, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Alright. Oh yeah, you had that Four Loko that one time on the...
It was
Yeah.
technically a mix of like different flavors, but yes.
Yeah, alright. You were destroyed, dude.
I had like 2.5 cans in total.
Yikers. No! Ugh. I felded. Oh, that. The metal cap gives you a really long timer. This is important. Don't make me make you smell my feet. Calm down there. Y'all calm down. Play nice. Fuck, I missed it. No, it's not gonna do it. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna grab that. Good. I'm gonna head to the bathroom before this next attempt and slap a big fat ad while y'all wait. How's that sound?
Nice.
Microsoft had a problem with that. All right, I'll be back.
Is the ad over? Oof. Owner of the Dimsdale lived. I'm thankful. Okay, my long lost. Crunch. You have Thunderbolt. There's a Suicune. Oh, why is this so difficult? Paralyze, 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 paralyze. Hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself. Hmm.
Gunk.
Welcome back.
Hello. Man, it was real gamer hours in the bathroom. Alright. Let's get started. Now I'm fresh. I'm ready to go.
You're ready to game.
Ready to game.
Yeah.
Oof. And I found my eggnog too, but it's too old now.
Yikes.
Yeah. It's not nasty, it's just like, if it's out for like an hour, it's it. It's nog. This is gonna be the run. Wait, there's a red coin there. Hello? Ugh. Well, now I'm just gonna wait this out because there's a red coin. A boy needs to be fresh. What can I say? Oops. That better have been a red coin. Twas, and I still need one more. He hid these well. I'm just very happy that you only need 6 out of 8. Not something I'm gonna do for my hack, but it's nice when it's like a more difficult hack.
When are you gonna finish your hack?
Well, I've started on the first stage. It's a lot of work.
Sounds like it.
Boom. What does that get me? That's lava. Okay. This is a whole new section
I
of
don't
the
like that.
stage. I hope I'm not out here. Oh, nope, there's a red coin. Yeesh, that's high up. Yeah, I'll do some making the hack. Might as well. I don't need the live stream. That seems safe. I don't know where I am. There's Game Boys though. And Clippy. You can tell these are just things that he reused from other hacks. Floppy disks. Or maybe that's his vibe. Star. I missed a star! Can I go back in the tube? I can. The tube. The pipe. Game Boy bent dead. Where was it? Not seeing much room. Like, was it back at the Vanish Cap section? Ah, yeesh. Oh, I can't go back. Yikers. Guess we'll get it later.
Nice.
I mean, so does the key count as one of the stars then, or is there yet another star I need to get? There's another star in the Clippy room. Okay. I figured there's a lot more room in here for a star than there is in the last stage. It felt like the last area. It doesn't help that you can't really freely move the camera. Oh, that's a hole. Also, these are like road textures on the ground. Yeah, there's definitely more up here. Palm tree. VHS.
I made a road texture once.
Clippy's a fave. Yeah, I feel like he uses the vaporwave aesthetic for like every single stage or every single hack. What if I made one of the levels for the Mario 74 remake? Is he doing like a collab thing? Would he want someone who's never made a hack to do one? Is in 2 Star Revenges, this one in 5. Okay, well I've played them both, so I guess that makes sense. You again? Come up here so I can show you who's the boss here. It's a me, Mario. We have yet another stage. It's Wiggler! Get centered again. Oh, I hear the wiggling. Also, hey, there's that thing that was coming up from the mines. The world connects. Imagine that. Final boss, boys. Kinda. Is there not a final boss after this or something? Oh, wow. Went right through those. I guess they don't have grabbable walls, do they? No, it doesn't look like it. All right. Oh, I know it's hard. I'm here talking to chat and trying to do the stages. I feel ya. Okay. Assuming there's nothing weird here, just move forward. Oh, there we are. Dunk. What are those? How dare you touch the Dorch? The Dorch will show you what it means to mess with an ancient evil. Those are sniffets. Also,
Dorch.
hello music. Got him. Stop it. The Dorch shall not be defeated by a fat guy like you. Be gone off Dorch's island. It's Dorch's to rule. Dorch. Got him. But how? Has the Dorch really been defeated by this plumber boy? You shall regret this day. Dorch will be back.
It's an edgy Wiggler.
This sounds Wario Landish. It doesn't sound like Yoshi's New Island. Yoshi's New Island is good. The music from Yoshi's New Island is good, other than the opening theme. So it wouldn't be New Island, I don't think. And Yoshi's New Island doesn't really have any like hectic music anyway. And he's dead. Cool. We need to go back and get that star. All right, let's do this again. Is that the... I see a... Oh no, that's a Goomba. I saw a shadow and it was Goom. This ought to be easy with how many times I did it. Yeesh.
Did you get a shiny Magikarp in Sword and Shield?
I have not played Sword and Shield since that event started.
Ah,
I've been game hopping. Haven't been able to stick to one thing just from, I don't know, attention span.
gotcha.
That happens to me sometimes. For instance, playing Call of Duty for like 10 hours yesterday, and then not feeling like playing it at all today. It happens to me all the time. I feel like when I'm streaming, it's the only time I can really focus on a game. Which is good, I guess. For streaming.
That's fair.
I mean,
Have
even
you
then-
recorded any more Heart Gold?
Haha. Funny. I have not.
I see.
It's just so much work, and I haven't done like even half of the routes yet in terms of the layout. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yep, and then I used Gmod for like an hour today to try and like get a good thumbs up from Mario so I could trace it. And hey, I learned how to do it, so that's another skill in my repertoire. Just about there. Is the star like, do I need to get the invisible cap to get the star? Or do I just need to vibe? Might just need to vibe. Like if I go this way. Nope, that doesn't lead to anything but sadness. Oof. Oh, I need to look for like an entrance that I didn't go in. Go a different route once I get the cap. And I need to figure out where I didn't go before. I might be able to go upwards. Wait, yeah, actually I can. That makes sense. Oh yeah, here we go. Nope. Hold on. If I like... Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay, I got it. Is it yours 592 a random number? It is. Why is... Why 592? Ugh, I keep grabbing. Because all I need to do is that, and then I get up to this one, and then I think I can go to the other side to get something, to get the star, I think. No! I got pwned.
Pwned.
Pwned. There we go. All right, step one done. Now I'm not sure where I need to go for this one. It's telling me to go down that way. But what if I don't? I can't not go that way. What? I'm lost. Big Chungus. Like I'm trying to get the camera angle to show me something that like I need to see, but I can't. Cause that leads back down here. Guess who's feeling lost as shit? It's me! Oh my god! You're kidding. Wow. Okay, I can kick out, but I kicked out the wrong way. Happy New Year. How was your New Year, Atlas?
Happy New Year. Me too.
Oh, see, I read that as who's feeling lost as shit, and that's me. You're feeling less like shit. That's good. Good to hear. Oopsie. There's signs pointing where to go, but are they for the... Okay. But if I go this way, then guess what? I don't get anything. Wait, yeah, I do. Okay, never mind. Okay, I see now. It was just that I was too slow for that. Cool. Where's that 121 door? I've forgotten. I mean, I guess I could just check the map that I have. Couldn't I? I don't know what there it is. How close to finishing this one? Really close. Trying to find the 121. I won't go and look at the end screen until I complete the game. 121 was in the cave world, so that would be course 5. It's in the slide, it's telling me. Okay. No, I need to go to course 4. Alright. Yeedo. Let's go. Shmoove. The alternate entrance to the slide I need to get to. Oh, okay. That's right, I saw that. Okay. To course 3.
Back to where I was.
Yeah, yeet. If only you could remember this hack. With some hard work and effort, you can. I'm glad to tell you. It was like right here. Dang. I actually went straight to it. That was some speed run quality right there. I never went the wrong way. How about that? What a concept. I'm assuming this is gonna be even harder than what we just did. Oh boy. Welcome to the final trial. This place is segmented into 2 parts. First, you got to get 4 stars. You don't have to get them, but it would be better. And then beat a key boss, except that they give you a star now. If you die and want to return to the section you were just in, then use the doors around here. They take you right back to the star you were trying to get. Now go get those last 11 stars.
I'm gonna get some milk.
Milk. Well, I guess we go into the one that has 121, which is none of them. I'm assuming it wants me to go this way. Also, cool! He used the cherry blossoms here. Oh, are we on a upside down level? Maybe not. Hacks be hacks, dude. Oh boy. I don't want to get pwned by him. There we go. We did it. Bopped. Mario's in the void 1. Oh no. Bring that one back. No! I did it anyway. Okay, we're safe. Got milk? Milk?
Got milk and cookies.
This song so far has literally only been meaty square wave. Yep, you were right about that. Hey, I got a star. Bonk. It is eerie. I don't know, I think you did well. So is this gonna send me back or? Oh, this is more level. Okay. Wait. So am I going through this and getting stars, and then they'll give me stars for the bosses as well, or? I don't understand what's going on. I can't do that. Guess not. That must be end of the game or something. Wait, where am I now? Does that just... Cool, that doesn't warp right. Well, hold on. Oh no, I found him. We're gooch. He's just floating. Multitasking. Die. Thank you. This section always reminds me of Mario Sunshine. The good old wooden side jump. Lakitu's vibing in the void. I like this circle he put us in. What am I shooting to? I'm assuming I'm shooting out here. No, I'm not. Well, hey, now I can do the bosses, I guess. Boss time. Wait, no, that just sends me straight here. Okay, never mind. I'm assuming I don't have to get the cannon again. Like a regular level. A little bit percussion. Ooh. That's apparently the hard part, so I hear. I think I just gotta shoot the tower. There we go. Okay. Oof. The Super Mario 64 slap base is good if you use it right. See, I've got to have a little slap in my hack. We'll figure out a way to do it. We'll figure out how to slap.
Are you slapping?
1-800, are you slapping? Absolutely. The percussion's limited, but you don't need a lot of percussion. Like, you're not going to be pulling drum solos, but all you need is a good little tss, 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 and then you're slapping. Yeah, this is a very good way to do checkpoints, me thinkies. Just do it with the stars, really. Oof, that almost sent me flying. Bonk. No! Jesus. Yeah, I did that just because in the first stream that we had him, it was literally every star had a challenge, so I upped it by about double. And then I made specific ones that you can do for it, so it's not as crazy. I think I'll probably add like an intense challenge one that's like probably like 2,000. And it'll be things that are harder, like playing with feet. Or doing ASMR while doing the level.
No, that would drive me insane.
Oh, good. Then that's the goal. That's the mitosis. Ugh, don't do that. Cool. I'm just gonna yeet. Good, that works. Intense challenge chim. Yes. Intense challenges of the twisted variety. Haha. Joke. Really? We're not even close to done here. Bonk. That's cute. He's enjoying his Lakitus because he knows those will fuck your jumps. I do eat it. Do I have a guest tonight? I do.
It's me.
It's a bag of chips.
Yep.
It's the exact same instrument as the sitar used in Lethal Lava Land and Shifting Sand.
It is me.
Chip.
A bag of chips.
What this mean? Okay. All right, into the 23 door now.
Yep.
One last puzzle.
It's me, Goku.
It's me, Goku. Guess this means I can only touch purple. Perp. Nope, that's not what it means. All right.
The "It's me, Goku" thing was a thing that I think you showed me and Jamie that, Rob.
Yep. It's just him. It's just a video. It's me, Goku. Hey. Hey. It's me, Goku.
Hey, it's me, Goku. And because like we were shown that like before we did the new Super Mario Bros. Wii Let's Play, like that was fresh in our minds.
I get it. Yeah. Old memes, but hey, we vibe.
Same with
Bowser.
Bowser.
Yeah. Talking about it like a year too late. Because it's fresh in our mind. Because it's fresh meme. That's 2 purples away.
And also, I did
What?
suggest to you and Jamie that there's a mod for New Super Mario Bros. Wii that transforms Bowser into Bowsette.
I've seen it.
So I'm like, we should do that as like a bonus.
What? Ugh. Join the void.
It's me, Goku. That's like his thing. That's what Goku says at like the end of. I think he says that in like all the previews for the upcoming Dragon Ball Z Kai episodes in the dub.
Yeah, I think so. It's me, Goku. And the fucking music plays.
Oh, fun fact! Apparently, the person that did all of the music for Dragon Ball Z Kai, apparently he was caught plagiarizing.
Oopsie. Oh, that's right. I think I saw a video on that where they were like playing the Dragon Ball Z Kai music and then like they'd play the music he stole from. I saw that. And then there was that thing where Sony of Japan, I think, stole like 20 different animations for their
No,
commercial.
they hired a guy that like his portfolio was all like stolen work, and like the thing that he did for Sony was also like included a lot of stolen work.
Fucking nice, dude. Yeah, I saw that. It's a yikers. Alright, bud. Could have done without the amp, I think. Just personally. Could have vibed without it. Can't tell where that is. I think it's that purple. Yeah. Bunk. I appreciate the checker marks. Eesh. It's the pink. It's so weird. It doesn't feel like it matches up perfectly. Chuckies.
Milk is good.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, you gotta. No, we're resetting that.
Oh yay, murder. That's right, I'm just gonna memorize where I need to go. Okay, well. We're vibing. Jeez, we still have like 10 more of these stars to go to.
How many stars are in this hack?
133. And I'm at 123.
Bit of an arbitrary number, but okay.
It's like that thing where they're like, oh, you have the 120, but there's the extra challenge, except he does it like 5 times.
Oh.
Let's stop a step short of fanfics. Let's do that. In fact, we could take a few steps. Cleverly using the flowers to hide your footsteps so you can't just plan it out that way. Yo, sup? Check ya.
That's illegal.
Oh, I thought that was a check ya. It's good, Ringra. How's it poppin'?
Oh, Rob is playing a hack where I'm playing Pokemon XD.
This is the same... Okay. This is the same thing as before. The same kind of thing. Puzzle as World 4. Just gotta figure it out. Nope, not that way. I like this because it's low risk. If I mess up, oh well. Oh, you can't touch me, can you? Boop. I'm just looking for ones that have a lot of options out of them. They seem to be the best. Uh-oh. We're going back.
I already beat Mirby. I'm in Mount Battle right now.
Which is like the final thing. If you don't count like the weird Coliseum thing.
Yeah, I'm doing that after.
You are? Because I know
I'm
Chugga
doing
just did
as
one.
much as I can do in this game.
Oh, are you gonna like complete it?
No, I'm only gonna do what's required to do the Lucky Egg stuff.
Okay. Okay. I can see where I need to go and then work my way backwards out of that, I think.
Thank you. It's I'm not gonna be fighting Chobin in the Ori Coliseum. I'm only fighting Lavrina because that's all that's required to do the other post-game stuff.
Chobin. I think I
Yeet.
found it. Yeah, yeet! Easy. That was a good one. We've got 2 ha-has. Or do we have 1 ha-ha? We do have 1 ha-ha. It's ha-ha. Ha-ha time, baby. I lost it because I was looking up the star for that previous level. Oopsie. This music's creepy. All right, here we go. Just a quick side note, since you refight bosses here, they'll have the same tech box, also you won't be locked to a 2D plane. That means of the other stuff that annoys you in the fight, make it harder to be there. No, that'll make the fights easier, I think. I think these fights ought to be easier without the 2D, to be honest. Oh, there's 2 of them! Never mind. This boy thought, that must be lava. Maybe it's not. Oh, that's quicksand. Oh, never mind. Yikes, that's even worse.
Ooh.
You only have
both
to
these
kill
were
one.
Earthquake.
Okay. I'm just gonna run off now. No! I'm dead. No, I'm not. I'm cool as fuck. Okay. All I gotta do is like... There's not really a way to separate them. In fact, I think like they're just gonna get closer. Okay, killed myself. This is harder. Never mind. Okay. I'm safe. Get pwned. See, I feel, doesn't Birdo hate it when like people do just bosses with random shit? Maybe I'm just remembering that wrong. Maybe he doesn't hate that. Dead. Oof. Like, I feel like it would have been fair if it was like lava, but I have to throw them 3 times while the other one's like on me. That's a bit much. Methinks. Well, I guess what I could do, because like now he's gonna grab me for sure, and I just gotta hope that I'm safe. And I am, but I could try to specifically get zapped before I get grabbed. Eef. Okay, I'm kind of separating them here. And I'm dead. Oh, no, I'm not. Christ almighty! This is ridiculous.
Oh, piss.
I just killed myself. See you, Kamyanani. There was a plantation, haha, 10 minutes ago. What does plantation mean? I mean, other than... Okay, I see it now. Does that mean you wanted a specific one? No, okay. Just a haha. Let's do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna activate him and run away and then wait and then activate it, so now they're separated and I'm not gonna be able to grab. Come on with me, bud. Alright, we did it. Bruh.
What's up with all these criticals?
Boys like critical hits.
I don't.
Put it together again. Boys be like crit. I was watching a video a while ago that was on like the lowest probabilities in video games, and apparently like they had the lowest probability ever. Well, the second lowest was having a full team or finding a horde battle in what was it that they were in?
X and Y.
X and Y.
Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
Of 5 Spindas that have the same pattern are all shiny. That's it. Like that
Dang.
was like a one in like several hundred thousands. And then
Dang.
there was the next one after that was the perfect Pokemon Emerald speedrun, where every single hit's a crit, you never miss a hit, and this is all the way through the Battle Frontier. So your Pokemon also always obey you. Oh, I killed one. Neat. Oh, he better not. And it was like, the number was so big that it wasn't even on screen. Well, it was on screen, but it was like tiny. It's so tiny that you couldn't read it. And it filled the entire screen.
Dang.
Yep. And the first probability it gave was catching a Pikachu at full HP, which is 1 in 3. Is there something I'm doing here? Oh, yeah. It was a cool
I
video.
wonder if P-Brigade could ever be on Versus. Are you talking about like Tyler and Josh Versus?
Yeah, they never upload anyway. Do we need to give them more stress? They talked about me on the second episode of their Odyssey Versus.
Yeah, that one was really cool. I remember seeing that because you mentioned it to us in the group chat. It's like, oh man, look, they mentioned
Yeah.
me in the second episode. It's like,
That was neat as fuck, and I got like 200 subs in a day. So that was neat.
Super Mario 64 elimination on Versus. Oh god.
That would actually be cool. That's
It
like that
would.
would be a cool. That's something I'd love to watch. But bitches ain't gonna do it. Okay, this is cool. And boom. Starget. But yeah, they don't even, like, they were streaming races for a while, but they don't even do that anymore.
I know last year they had their convention.
That's right, and I think they're gonna do that at least again. Oops, I didn't mean to go in here. Being in community versus, I think that's what it was. Like, they did the community versus competitions, and I did that like a long time ago. But like, I did it again. How many stars do you have? Penis.
Oh, there's so many like
Wrong one.
inside jokes that we never even got to like put in like a video just because they never were recorded.
Yeah, they don't
Or
exist anymore.
attempts.
Straight just deleted. Yeah, this is a
Like-
reference from Mario 64 Elimination.
Like the 7th time thing.
Yeah, for the 7th time. Like, there were so many, and they're all gone.
Yeah. I am glad that I at least like salvaged the episodes of Super Mario 64 Elimination that we actually did have finished.
Yeah, that was nice at least. This feels like an Odyssey stage. I don't know why. Oh, that's a full line of bullet bills. It like just feels like an Odyssey secret stage, just with the way it's laid out, I guess. I dundo. Oh, just smack me.
What is Oscar even doing now? I haven't talked to him in a while.
I don't know. You watch football. The
mean,
Mario 64 elimination is how we all met.
Yes,
like
it was a project that
yeah.
a long time ago, back in like the summer of 2012. This person named Oscar, he was like, I want to do a project called Super Mario 64 Elimination. I'm gonna get 7 people from the internet to be involved in it with me.
Yep. And then he just ended up messaging me, being like, "Hey, you want to be in it?" I was like,
Yep.
"Yeah."
Yeah,
And
and
then
then
we did it.
messaged Jamie, and then Jamie like walked over to where I used to live because he used to live next to me or relatively close to me. It's like, hey, this person invited me for this thing. Do you want to do it? Because you play Super Mario 64. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. And that was it. And then it was Matt, Jacob.
Summer of 2012. That's how
Few more.
long I've known Rob.
Yeah.
I've known Jamie since like summer of 2004.
Old Boy Central. No one won because we ended at like the 6th episode or something. No, not 6th.
No,
it was
not
like,
even like
it was like 3rd.
second, third episode.
Yeah.
Just because like a project like that was too much to like, it was too hectic to get it like
Yeah.
everyone together.
Like it ended up like we were all on the call and then like one person can't make it constantly. Or like we'd all be like, "Hey, is Saturday good?" And 4 people would be like, "Yeah," and 2 would be no. It's like it's a lot of people to account for.
And then especially you, because you were in a different country.
Yeah, I was in a whole ass different country, so times were difficult. They wanted to record at noon. It was fucking 3 in the morning for me. I went in the wrong one, I just realized. Because I already got that star.
Discord sings meme. I don't even know what that is.
It's when they all try to like
Um,
sing a song in
in
Discord.
Super Mario 64 Elimination, the episodes that we do that were recorded, they were on Oscar's channel, but then he got rid of that. But he saved the episodes, so he sent them to me, and I uploaded them on the Let's Play Brigade channel.
Discord sings is like everyone tries to type in chat not
Oh.
in chat, but in Discord. Like they try to type the lyrics of a song in a row without getting broken. And like I find the videos exceedingly slow. I don't know. I mated it. Oof. Clink. It's like you watched one of the videos and then they don't get through the first lyric for an hour of the video, and then 28 minutes in, it's like, all right, here's the second one, and then they get stuck again. I don't know. It's not good, I'll tell you that. I mean, it's like 2012 or something, I don't know, 2014. It's not
Yeah,
good content.
2012.
I'll warn you.
What else was? We all had differing qualities in our videos.
Yep. No one had a good, not a single one of us had a good mic.
Nope.
I'm
We
sure
were
the
using
video
Skype.
quality was fine, but oof. We used Skype. God, fuck that. Never again. I could not imagine using Skype, like, for another project. Oh yeah, and when we were able to get together, like, the whole "for the 7th time" thing came from never being able to get a proper recording done because we'd be 5 minutes in, someone would be like, I didn't record. And that happened 7 times in a row.
Or like someone would like randomly drop out.
Or crash.
Yeah, because
Any-
again, Skype.
Any load of problems. So that made it rough too. Welcome back. Wiggler! Shit. I feel like this one's gonna be easy.
Yeah, we're talking about elimination.
If I only get one of them locked onto me. Like, he'll come after me. Oh no, it's locked in that area. Ouchie. Boom, I win. That one wasn't nearly as hard. Please don't hit me, fire. Oh, it's in the middle of quicksand. Alright. Cool.
I think one of the good parts about elimination though was just meeting everyone. That was a fun time.
Do you wish to banish the evil coming from the dreams? Yes. Then proceed and hit the switch at the end of this final path. Now go, hero. Neat. It was cool. I mean, yeah, that's how we met, so.
Yeah.
It's good shit.
Then we did the collab channel.
Yep.
That was a thing that we had like planned for a while too.
Oh, yeah. No! Oh, that part's gonna be hard.
All of those episodes were, I think, recorded with Skype. For the first thing we did on the Let's Play Brigade.
I think so, yeah. Because Discord wasn't around until, like, well into it, I don't think. And then it was, like, a process to get, like, everyone initiated on Discord. Because Discord was kind of small for, like, a few years.
Yeah.
This is gonna suck. This stage is in the overworld? Oh, huh. Alright, that'll do it.
Oh, miss. Oh, thank God.
Dunk. If I look around, will I find the cruise ship? Or I'm sure I'm in a little hole. I can't look at anything.
Does Brian still make videos?
I don't think so.
I see him comment on Matt's videos every now and then.
No. I don't know.
Piss.
Even when he did, he didn't make them too often, though. If he has
True.
stopped. All right. We're zooming now, dude. Oh, we're gonna do it. All right. Alrighty. Black switch. Black switch. Oh, that's got me excited. I have no idea what the switch is gonna do. If I had just seen a star, I'd be like, okay, makes sense. But that's a black switch, dude.
Ooh, Deltarune. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see when there's more of that.
Oh yeah, that ought to be like a late 2020 game or something, I think. Because it was like 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Well, I remember when Toby like sent that out, he also posted saying like he's gonna need some help with the game because
Yeah.
like it's just him and like a few people.
And he got it like a month later, I think. And he said it was like full steam ahead.
So hopefully.
What is in the box? All right.
But No More Heroes 3 comes out this year. That's what I'm oh my goodness.
Shit. Okay, well, I pressed the Switch. That is a cool thing. Is it a Nintendo Switch? No. I got the Splatoon colored Joy-Cons for Christmas.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice. So we both have them then. Do you also have the red and blue ones?
And those are the ones that I turned into purple. I'm missing a star. Star 133 is mega hidden. Gross.
Okay.
Well, huh.
Knock out this. Yes.
Well, where is it? Need to go to course 1, swim in the water behind the level and the coral. See, if it had at least just given me like a course, I probably could have done it. Or just said something like, in the coral, and that's it. But yeah, I'll just go. I'll just vibe. There'll be something that stands out, swim into it. I'm assuming this wouldn't have been there. Otherwise, oh, I see it. Wait, is that it? All the way out here? This is really all part of the stage. Oh, Bubba's! What is that?
Really?
Oh, it's Illuminati. All right, yeah, it stands out. I did it! I'm a pro gamer. You found this? But how? Did you cheat? I don't trust you. I didn't cheat. I'm just Gucci at the game. I didn't look it up or anything. Cool. I guess I'll go into the door for the end screen now. I guess. Up there. We did it. We done did it. Oh, that was a game. We kidnapped the princess and took over the kingdom while you had your vacation, idiot. The Kodama crew. Oh, and that leads into 4.5. Oh, that's good. Cool.